Pretty nice day out here in the desert. It's going to get hot again. It's like next week. So use all your time wisely if you can before the winter hits. And I've been trying to get everything winterized. So here at the ranch, Silver Rock Ranch, we have animals, things like that. So I'm going to try to do some concrete for the end of the day. We'll see. I've got everything set. So drag another bag, a last bag concrete up, maybe do some more. I might get at it tomorrow. We'll see. I've got a whole lot of rock and whatnot today. So more work done again for being prepared. Having preparedness is a lifestyle. It's not something we do. Go run to the store and buy everything. That's hoarding and trying to hoard things. Just trying to buy everything and let not anybody else. Um, Somebody else is going to suffer if you buy everything. So supposed to methodically. Preparedness is a lifestyle. Thank you, Father, for sending Shiloh. He said he was going to leave this place, flesh, and go to where his Father's house was at. That's now not in a temple made by physical hands under a physical law, but under spiritual testament. And it's a house not made by hands, but a temple. That's our body. So he reigns. He's the ruler. He's the master. So inside the hearts of the bride. So that's the blessing of coming to this aletheia, this truth. These truths are such a blessing, and you want to share them when you've been shown the light. There's only one way to the Father, the horizo, and that is through Shiloh. So the scepter shall not depart from Judah. He was the lion. He was the king. He still is the king. Remember, you have to have a crown. He said, Revelation 3:11, I come quickly, let no one take your crown. So that's the inheritance of the bride. It's written on their hearts. So it's been working out here on the ranch, trying to get everything winterized. It's already getting cold out here in the overnight and the AM. So definitely going to be a shift here soon. We're in this solar cycle 25, but we'll see. We're coming into the solar minima. We're already passing here. We might have maybe another 6 months, another year maxima, but that's not going to continue forever. It's a cycle. So we'll continue on into this solar minima, solar maxima, solar minima. We'll go into the minima for the end of this cycle. So we'll see if we can, might be another 6 years or so before we see, another active sun like we've been seeing over the last, 5 years, maybe 5 or 6 years. It's solar maximum, about 11.9, 12 years. It's the elliptical orbit of Jupiter. If you want to, we'll use some of your models. Maybe you'll understand what I'm saying. It has an 11.9 year cycle, like a circle, heliocentric or geocentric, but most people are not very wise when it comes to how the celestial firmament works. They've got it all wrong, but that's okay. I'm not trying to turn people to the celestial gospel. They have to see it on their own. They have to have celestial eyes. So, well, we already saw the beast of the sea. That was a vomit. He played the little horn of scripture. Remember, he wasn't born in Hawaii. It's from Kenya. So he played a little horn. Now we're seeing the final trump. So sorrow means it's not going to get better. MAGA is the high priest of the Satan church, kind of like you do not think I came to bring peace. I came to bring a sword, a division that will divide. So he's the divider. He's the horizo, not the scorpizo. The scorpizo is this one that causes the sheep, the flock to scatter, to divide. So he is the divide. Remember, he is the hados. He is the way. Quickly let no one take your crown. Revelation. It's in the book of Revelation. Jot. That's a period. Now they created a whole spinning ball. Planet. The hell is a planet? Hell's not a place below your feet, and neither is Earth. Neither is a planet. You don't live on a planet. You don't live on Earth. If you live on Earth, then you're reigned. You're ruled. They get you led by your teeth. You know what a bite is? Put the bite in. And then he let the bite in. So that's how it goes. We're already past that. Remember, that's gods in the sky, planets. You live on a planet, huh? Planet of the Apes. You're a monkey. That's what you are. Ape, monkey, gorilla. You got me going, gorilla, like Bruno Mars. Bang, bang, gorilla, huh? Love their bang orgy ritual, like a silverback gorilla, huh? It is what it is, brothers and sisters. You can't turn a goat into a sheep, or, it's not possible. So let's give glory to Shiloh, the one who comes back and answers master, Lord. That's a pagan term for written scripture. Like a period or a agape means to walk and follow in the commandments of Father. That's agape means to walk and follow in the commandments of Father. That's love, the word love. Who do you 3 letters like God, or love, the word love? Who do you 3 letters like God, or J-E-S-U? Jesus, that's 5. Think about these. This is their pornea Jesus, their own Jesus, self Jesus, their personal pocket Jesus, personal Jesus. Someone, it sounds like the government, someone to hear your prayers. Someone who cares like they care. The government doesn't care. So that's pretty funny. Isn't it though? People love the government. Their government bootlickers, remember? Pigs. He said, don't sup with swine. Catch the pearls in the mud before vipers and before swine. Don't sup. So show them to the narrow way and then rebuke them. Rebuke them with the light. That's how you show them to the narrow way. If they're in the broad way. If they're on the broad way, Jesus. The other Jesus, remember? J Jesus, like a hook. Got like a triple treble. A triple Jesus. Yes. Triple or trans hook or trans Jesus. Transgender Jesus, the Jesus with 3 genders. Both breast, horn, and hoof. Well, man, beast, and woman. Do you know the 3 gender beast, Jesus? The Jesus, translator Jesus, trans Jesus, orgy Jesus. Well, if you're going to use the term, you should use it correctly. So it'll be froward is a Hebrew term to mean twist and change and warp and pervert. So stop perverting. He said don't add a jot. Remember, that's like a period, and I added a yod or a letter, or tittle but a comma. Period. That's what he said. Don't add your own version. That's the word pornea. He divorced his bride for that same exact reason. Idolatria. Latria is to serve, and ido is idols, or your eyes. Things of the dirt. Things you see. Father doesn't want you. He says these 2 things. Remember? He warns of idolatry and imagery. Idols. Things that you see of the dirt. Little things of the dirt. Little statues made of gold. Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. It came from the dirt. It's going to go back to the dirt. Yes. And things you see in the dirt, things you came from the dirt. Father does not want you to love the dirt. People, they love the dirt. They love their clock, their tails, their little fairy, little tulips, their tiptoeing or whatever, Tinkerbell, Bell, Ball, the 3 gender God, Jesus Christ, birthed in the middle of the winter, Satan, Mithra, the sun god. The one that Donald John, remember? Mr. Warp Speed. You knew I was a snake before you. Nation is the Greek word prohorizo. That means I divided him from the light. Myself, that means you don't want to learn. It's not for me to decide. Remember? Can't turn a goat into a sheep. Prognosto means from the foundation of the world. I also did foreknow who are destined to conform to the image of Christ. People don't want to conform to Christ's image, narrow self. What are you doing over there? I think the dog ate something out there. Must have ate a rabbit or something. Did you chew up one of those birds or something? The kitty's been bringing all kinds of birds back, so maybe eating one of the birds. Come get a drink of water. Come get a drink. Come get a drink. Come get a drink. We got the good deep well water, the cold water. No questions. Uh-oh. Rolling. They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling, trying to catch me riding dirty, So, all right, are you a pig licker? Everybody said don't cast your pearls before swine. Swine are pigs, not like pork, like people in government, clown cops. And so, what's that? I saw a blog earlier. It was pretty funny. What did he say something about? So I'm not sure what you're rolling. Right? Cops in rear view mirror, blue lights. Watch your vehicles. Wash your vehicle so it isn't dirty. Shut the hell up, you child. I don't wash my vehicle. I'm in the desert. My vehicle looks just like the desert. I don't have to wash it. You couldn't tell if it's clean or dirty. It's ISIS beige. Wash your freaking mouth, child. Vehicle, autonomous, self-driven. You like some kind of robot been programmed. Bill Widegates, Kill Bill. Yeah. Wide is the gate. Many enter by that gate. Gate is the gate that leads to hell. Hell is not a place below your feet. Heaven's not above your head. Earth not below your feet. Planets, there's no such thing as a planet, so stop it. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. I don't want to hang around people right now. This is freaking insane in the cheese brain. Insane in the membrane. They got military in the streets. This is the part that I don't like. So I don't have to sit in here and hang out with you because you want to just go along to get along. You're the silent majority. And although you say something, you don't say anything of any value. You said to pour out a just measure. We all get a different measure. He said, don't hide that light. Give that shekel to the rich man because you hid it in a basket. And he said, tell us not to hide it, put it at the top of our house because you don't love these truths. You love the world. And I want to hang out with the world right now. The world can kiss my left, cheek. Right one, 2 cheeks to the same hole. How about that? 2 wings to the same dragon. So, where's my money? All right, what kind of money? Skynet is coming. Skynet is already here, David. Remember Mr. Stinky Starlink? They called it Wars when I was younger. Remember Reagan? Now it's remember the actor? Now it's Mr. Warp Speed. Okay, what money you owe? Shut up there, Sam. Speak up. Don't speak up. What money's owed? Tell me my debt. What debt's owed there? He said I'll pour out the Golden Dome. 2 bands, 2 racks, 40,000, 4,000. Oh, 2 bands. Ray-Ban. Are you Bobby Ray-Ban? Bobby. This is Bobby Ray-Ban. Mr. Ray-Ban? Probably not, don't you? You don't know the elements. Yeah, you got the debt collector here. Oh, it's the government. They want to tax me. Oh, we're coming to tax you. Well, your taxes. How about those 2 witnesses, 2 racks right there? See this one? This one right here? Bam. My treasure's in heaven. I have no debt. Remember, he said, forgive us our debts as we forgive us our debtors, not trespasses, you idiot. Grow up, child. I'm waiting. I'm standing here beside myself. The 2 of us. Well, wait, hold on. 3 of us. Just me, myself, and I. You didn't see that one coming, did you? It was like forethought in my head, like a chess move. I just played you, like not a simple checkers game, but like 5D. not wave, like gigahertz or millimeter, but like chess. Like I just took out your little pawn, you're a pawn, and now I've taken your queen and standing right in front of the king, getting ready to, yes, checkmate, biatch. Oh, hold on, that's like a dog. So it's a game of word salad. You want to play word soup in here and mix up your alphabet. He said don't add. So I do it by the number. I can add too. Remember, he said don't add or take away. So I can surely remember a blotting out. That's like white out, like that. You sniffing white out. Is that your problem? You're on the sniffer, with Mr. Biden. Children are going to have smelling bees instead of spelling bees because you can't do it by the number. Oh, shakalaka. All right. Go somewhere else. I'll word salad. Yeah, I'll mix you up. Vegetable soup is delicious. All right. In a can. In a can. I can't. You American, I American. Yeah, it's an adult channel. We're an adult channel only now, Elsa. They smashed us for children. So we shouldn't get a bunch of these. I don't know. We don't get, I look at my, the content through the YouTube studio. We don't get any views from children. So we got a ban on the channel the other day for preparedness only. For not banned, but we got a adult content. So it's for adults. I don't want children in here anyways. I mean, I'd love to give the word to children, but I'm trying to prepare the world with these dumbass adults that act like children. We should be taking it on the ass. Instead, we don't. We just want to kick the can down the road. I've talked about it like the debt of the American debt. They just keep kicking it down the road, but people are idiots. We should be taking it on the cheek, but we don't. We act like a bunch of children. It's these, remember, future generations that suffer by debt. So people don't ever think about that. Nobody ever cares about the future. I grew up in a generation where my dad's dad wanted a better future for him and so forth, and he wanted the same for me. Where'd that slip? Why'd that stop? Why does nobody care about this world that we live in and that the children are going to be the ones that wipe our ass if we don't take care of them? You're going to have nobody to wipe your ass, dumbass. Who's going to wipe your ass for you when you can't reach your own ass, huh? When you're falling down. I've been there already because of my sciatica, because I fucked myself up. I've had to drag myself around like a fucking snail. And my son could be dead or missing. I'm glad I at least stood up for him. Maybe if I can find him, he'll wipe my ass someday, So, but if you don't take care of the future generations, you ain't going to have somebody to, this is our future and people don't care about the future anymore. I don't know why and where that went, got cut off, but I care about the children. That's why I do this. So fuck all you people. I care about this future of the whole stinking world. And I know it's not going to get better, but at least the spirit can be here. The Hokadesh, the Holy Ghost. Remember, it's that heaven and earth shall perish, but my word will never die. So some of us are going to continue to stay in this word no matter what. We're not going to let this world be an influence. It's not. There's nothing here for me. My treasure awaits me after I die. Death to self, die daily. So my treasure's here because it's in Christ, but my treasure, my inheritance is the one I'm talking about. You have to die to receive, somebody's going to have to die to receive an inheritance. And he was the testor of that will. And it's a test of your will and your faith under this testament and his commandments. 2 John and 6 commands you to walk and follow in his commandments. The pagan worship of the Nimrod. How about that? The mighty hunter, the one with the bow. Cupid. You remember Lupercalia? Cupid's arrow. The love god. Smack that down on like the Dog Star series. Roll over, honey. Couldn't sit there like a bump on a log, They're idiots. They don't know of the word. They love the world. So they are translators and go after a transgender Jesus. On R2D2 Jesus, the robotic Jesus. Tomo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Tomo. So, they're box Jesus. So, in church house made hands. Remember, he doesn't dwell in a box or temple or house. Remember, he said block, brick, or mortar or rock. He actually said temples. Probably not. Local order and order, do you? So, but anyways, yeah. And it's the number of maturity. So to be 7 is to be matured. It's to be matured. Do the 7 things words. That's the word pornea. Idolatry. Idols are idols, and latria is the service of your idols, your eyes, the things of the dirt. So, all right, good stuff. Thanks, YouTube, for crushing this live stream. Get them out of here. I don't want to hang out with vipers. What a state of the union, huh? How you like that state of the union? Union, my ass. This ain't no constitutional republic. So, just hanging out. Thought I'd take a pause for the cause here, and got the rock put in the back of the indoor garden. Got the other wall completely nailed up. I'm gonna have to get some boards out here and figure out what kind of. I'd like to put the roof on it. I have the roofing now for it, so maybe I should do that for the end of the day. I need to put some roofing on. Actually, I need to do some concrete work. I'm gonna have to do concrete work either way because I have to. Well, maybe not. Like I have two different roof lines that I'm putting on it, so I'm gonna put a metal roof on the front of it, and then the poly corrugated roof on the top where the sun can still get in the garden there, so the ladies can be do their thing. So hey, ladies, you like the ladies? So, well, the ladies are it's what I use for my medicinal herbs for my ladies. So it's nice to have, and rather have my own than have somebody else's, but that's okay. Life ain't Burger King, and it's been a long time, probably 5 years, 4 or 5 years since I'm able to even do it. So it's nice to be able to spend a little extra time, and then I can, like I said, I can use it for the other ladies, the ones that I get laid by every day. Remember, they laid me about 8 eggs a day, so I might take and turn that whole area into a chicken coop. Might work out brilliant. Seriously. I don't want the ladies to be cold, and I know they would, but man, that'd be warm in there. Stick a fire in there, put them in there. They'd be fine. Can always clean that thing. Imagine that. I could grow food in there. I could grow, I could have that chicken crap in there all winter long, and then grow right in that garden, mulch that up, and woo, there'd be fire, boys. I tell you what, right there. I'll tell you what. Tell you what. Hey, man. What? Oh. So. But hey, look at that. That's a good idea. Well, that's what I'm saying. Think about that. I can keep the chickens in there during the winter months and then let them poop and do their things in there. And I can put a box in there. There's a nest, whatever. And then I can take and mulch all that in. Nothing better. Chicken crap is good mulch for a garden. So I can grow the food right in that garden area right there. Just go right in the dirt, because it's pretty good dirt anyways. But it'd be even better dirt if it's a bunch of chicken crapping on the dirt there. So all winter long, I bet you that dirt be nice and red eye to go by being high nutrient. So I don't know. It's just an idea. It's multitask kind of me. I'm a very multifaceted kind of guy. I don't do anything very simply. I do everything with very complex kind of guy. But not your average. I'm just not. I don't know anybody else that I've ever met that's like me. Can say, well, that person's like me. Never really met anybody. Don't want to be like anybody else, actually, and that's okay. You're okay like you. And actually, I've always, since I was young, I was like, holy crap, I'm the only one is the way that I am. This is crazy. I'm crazy, or the whole world's crazy. It's one or the other. So, and one or the other. You guys are all crazy, or I'm crazy. It's probably the latter. Don't worry about it. So, I'll be all right with being crazy. Some of the more informed minds can think outside the box, when the whole world's running off a cliff and you're the only one going in the other direction, they're going to call you crazy. So it's okay. They called Noah crazy and scoffed at the old man for decades. It never even rained. Not once, not one drop on this rock, and yet he was building a boat. So are you Noah? Are you building an ark? I hope you're building an ark. That's a spiritual ark too, not a physical ark. But some of us are building an ark, but spiritually and physically. So, hallelujah. Oh boy. So, again, taking a break for a minute. Probably gonna do some more concrete work here in a few. I've got all the rock put in the back of that stove as much as I can get in there. I wish I had some more. I just ran out of rock. Maybe I can take another walk around the property. We'll find some more rock and some more, but it should work pretty good. It should hold a bunch of heat. And like I said, that worked good for the chickens. It worked good for growing a garden. It's just really turning out. I actually took the doors off the one side and redid all the doors too while I was out there because I had one of the little sleeves that holds the door, and it's these are cooler doors from a cooler, so they're nice. It's a really nice setup, but I didn't have them turn, and so I had one of them drop back down, so I got it back up there, and then got a key, actually got a pair of needle nose pliers and turn the thing in it, and it'll stay up there now. So mucho bueno, much better. So looking forward to that because I need to get on this chicken coop too as well. And when I'm done with that, then I can get to the Rusty Dragon. And I think that's the last thing I'm going to be able to complete before the winter months hit. So I better get my fourth point of contact in gear if I want to get this high desert ready to go, because I might be leaving or going to jail. So I could be going to jail or I could be leaving the country. So, it's okay. I like that too. I'm all right. Remember, else I've been called nuts by the judge. Nutty. Have you been called nutty? The world thinks you're nutty. And you're gibberish. You're speaking gibberish. Remember? I'm speaking gibberish. Gibberish. Like a bunch of horse talk, all right? Coming out an ass or a donkey, but that's okay. Yeah. That's all right. No worries. We're not supposed to be loved or liked by this world, are we? So, Sonic, the real Sonic Dome, is that like a golden dome or is that like the Iron Dome or is that like the Sonic game? Thanks for your tithe. We're trying to get the ministry down in Ecuador, so be a part of it. And you didn't have to tithe anything. So to be a part of the ministry, you don't have to tithe. So thanks for your tithe. So we'll give it to the future tense towards, again, the property purchase in Ecuador. So looking forward to growing food. I won't have to build a garden outdoors. I can just grow year round. I wouldn't need this garden that I'm building right here. If I had a property in Ecuador for the ministry, we can grow food down there. So come join us in Ecuador. Come here in Silver Lake. Come join us. Nobody's had enough cojones to come join us. Well, I guess Kevin came out and bought the property next door because he already has lots of property and he's fine. He has a retirement and all that kind of stuff. I don't know that. I got the ministry. So, but anyways, we'll keep donating towards this future tense. And we had a rather large donation, never anything that large, but we put it into precious metals so we won't lose it through inflation. So appreciate it. Every penny helps, and it's not required. You don't have to donate anything to be a part of the ministry. It's just time is more valuable than money, but because they make so much of it and print so much of it, you just keep losing all your purchasing power. So I know it's hard for anybody to give anything at this point in time. They're printing $1.5 trillion every 100 days. That makes every dollar in your pocket worth less every time they print more. So appreciate anybody who can even donate a single dime. And I don't want them to donate anything if they don't have the money. So where am I from? I was born in the concrete jungle. Born in the valley. I'll walk in the shadow of the valley now of death. Although I was born in the valley. Right there in the jungle. So but it's part of it's part of this ministry is to get food oriented here and give away food to the people and have it organic, because we are what we eat. And I'd love to see the future tense. I've been working hard for many years at it. So some things take years, like the number 7 is the number of maturity. I've actually been working at this for more than 7 years. Been off grid for about 7 years, been purchased this property to build a community so people can live off the grid, learn how to live, become their own power company, learn how to live with solar and wind. And no, my superheroes, I don't do superheroes. No, I don't do Christ, Hamashiach, I don't do DC or, District of Criminals or Columbia like books or whatever, or comics, but that's okay. People can have a whatever. People can have a different side. Everybody needs a little sidetrack from the world, a hobby or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. It's in moderation. So my hero is Christ. He is my love. He's the only man I know that I could actually literally walk through a wall. You ever seen an actual physical body walk through a wall? I've never known of an actual physical man, entity, man, hominoid, whatever. He is divine. He was born, remember, virgin, but could walk through walls. So that's my superhero. The Hamashiach. That's pretty insane in the membrane, don't you agree? I mean, games are fun and comics are all right, not like anime or whatever, but whatever your taste or flavor. But not I've never met anybody who has ever mentioned that. We all look after somebody and think, man, I'll tell you what, there's somebody I could want to be. I'll tell you what, how about Christ? He could walk through walls. Pretty amazing, huh? Talk about a superhero. He went 40 days while being tempted by the devil without even eating the thing. You didn't go 4 days? I said 40 days, So how about that for a hero? That's my hero right there. Most people have never gone a whole day without eating, let alone missed a meal in their whole lifetime. These people are going to be very hard to deal with. That's all I can tell you. That's why I live where I live. The number one killer will be population density. A hero would die for his country, right? So I've been a veteran, but a hero will duck and learn to not eat bullets, because then you can't live to fight another day, can you? So a hero knows when to quit. I was raised a military Army veteran. From a child, I joined the military and the Army's delayed entry program at 17. So I didn't know quit. Winners never quit. Shut the fuck up. Move out, draw some fire. No, winners know when to pull back to the rear. Back up and regroup. You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. So thank you for anybody who can donate anything that folds or jingles in this case, because they keep just printing money like it's going out of style with their inflation creation machine called the central banks. So thanks for your donation. So how about some food? Food is where I'm super food motivated. I'm like a squirrel. I'm always trying to get a nut. Not that kind, ladies. Careful there. So, but anyways, like a chipmunk got a brain the size of a pea, and nobody needs to tell it to put up nuts. So who's nuts now, huh? Like a bird doesn't need to be told to fly south. You got some instincts? Probably not. People got no instincts. They might got some game, but they got no instincts. So, not one little game, right? I got more game than Rubik's Cube, Pitfall, Monopoly, Pong, or Atari, or a game of chess. How about that? Game, huh? Remember Boardwalk, Monopoly, do not pass go, do not collect $200. So, whatever happened to the guy who said I owed him 2 racks? What was that all about, man? Oh. All right, and then somebody came in and said something about 2 bodies. We're just getting a whole bunch of let's get the strangest chat going here today. Thank you so much, Father, for sending me a diverse group, even though it's not large right now. It's diverse. What would that person say earlier today? Boy, we had something that was excellent. Well, that was almost as the person saying they're going to hide in the bunkers. Yes, what the hell was all that about? Oh my goodness. Hopefully it's not Marshall and it's not my son and daughter. Who knows in my crazy life what it would be. I don't. It's probably Marshall in here being a dumbass. So trying to, I don't know, feel justified for whatever he's done. If not some corrupt cops or something. So That's all of them. So it don't matter which one it is. How come they don't police you the same from one town to the next? That is a UK guy too. But yeah, I remember there was something else. Somebody said something else that was absolutely hilarious. Oh, hey, what's up? So yeah, I got some more block put up on the top of the wall there. Like I said, I got the rock put in there. I wish I had some more rock, but that's okay. I used what I had, and sometime I'll have to go get some more rock. There's a place I know where I can get lots of rock. There's just tons of it, just everywhere. And so I'll have to go get some more later. I didn't get it quite all the way filled up, but I did get it about 3/4 of the way full. So that's enough to hold a lot of heat in that garden area. So again, I'm looking forward to get that completed. I had to go out here soon and collect the eggs for the day. I think it's about egg collecting time. So I heard them out there. I wonder how many eggs we got today. He spent $2 to try to incriminate me. Oh no, $2, $2 no holla. We love you long time. Yeah, no, there's no. I don't hide from anything. Remember, criminal is actually a term of commerce, but I got nothing to hide. I don't worry about airing out what it is that. Whatever. I don't run from nothing. I'm not a run from that kind of guy. So. You're still waiting for your new car. Well, new cars suck. $13.59. So Volvo is probably a pretty good car. Now I don't know what Volvo it was. I've never actually. I don't know if I've ever owned a Volvo. I had a Saab, but I've never had a Volvo. I don't think if I owned a Volvo. Those things are like little tanks, but oh well. Life ain't Burger King. Can't always have it your way. So 47, still waiting for a car. That's not going to happen. Maybe it's just not going to happen. Maybe you're like stuck on dumb. Well, I don't mean that you're dumb. Like, you have the freedom to do as you will. I don't know. I mean, promises. That's pretty silly. Most people can't keep their word, let alone a promise. So they don't know what the hell they're talking about. So how the hell could they keep their word? We don't always do what we say we're going to do, right? Can't always come through. Sometimes life deals us a curveball, if you will. Oh, there's the puppies. Looks like the puppies are here. What's up, Anine?
Come on, Tango. Tango, come.
Come on, Tango. You're letting the flies in. Tango, get in the house. Come on. He's going to want back in.
I'll let him in.
Yeah, he's a goof. Saab was good way back. Yeah, I had a Saab. It was a 90s Saab. Oh, it was live to the break, started live streaming. I don't know what's going on with Pants. I think he must have ate a rabbit or something.
Can I hold something?
Yeah, he's doing that cool thing.
Got some hair balls.
Take a drink of water, Pants. There's water right there.
Good boy.
Hey,
I don't
all done.
That's enough.
All done, Pants. Pants. Get a drink of water. Get a drink of water.
Okay.
Get drink. He won't get drink.
You gotta throw it full of something.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think
Something bad. Get some bad pants.
Juniper's been catching birds.
Oh.
I think he ate a bird. Yeah, I think he got one of those
Did
little.
you get a nano bird?
He got a bird and
I bet you got an
ate one of those birds.
You got a frog in your throat. You just gotta relax it out. You'll be okay.
Yeah, it's just, he's done that before. It'd take a few days, and he
Yeah.
probably scratched his throat, so it feels like it's irritating, tickles him.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got some shit built up in his throat. Right
No, it's not buildup.
Yeah, whatever you want to think.
It's not buildup. It's something he ate.
Hairball or something. Still
It's not a hairball. It's something he scratched his throat. It's something he ate. It's a bone or a rock or
feel what
something
it
like
is.
that.
You
So
don't have to tell me what it isn't.
it's not buildup though. It's not. It's something he ate. Like I said, they've been hauling in birds like crazy, and sometimes he'll scratch his throat because Tango won't eat him, but he'll go over there and eat the crap out of him. He eats the bones and all that. So.
Well, I brought that trailer over.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, hey guys, I'm gonna get off here. I'll be back on a little bit later. I'm gonna go check out Kevin's trailer. He got a trailer from in town to do some hauling. So thanks for hanging out. Plus, I need to get back to work anyways. You guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys for possibly for the end of the day. Pastor Revelation, Pastor Apocalypse. Get a drink of water, silly boy. He's right next to the water too. Oh, Pan.